There's a time to laugh. There's a time to cry. There's a time to live. There is a time to die. There's a time to be sad. And there is a time to be happy. And now is the time to be happy, because here on Chill and Crack, we give nothing short of happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to this wonderful edition of Chill and Crack. This is the place where everything is all about happiness. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. You're welcome back, guys. Now it's that special time. That time when we get to find out who we'll be having on the hot seat. We had somebody very special who will be coming to talk with us today. It's about that time right now. Please help me with a round of applause to make welcome the beautiful, the alluring, the sensual, multi-talented Geraldine Ringda. Oh, come here, girl. Mwah, mwah. One more. Mwah. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
It's good to have you here.
It's good to be here on your show.
How are you doing today?
I want to thank God. At least we are fine. Nobody's sick.
Definitely.
Sure.
You're looking. I love what's going on with the hair. I love, in fact, the whole swag. It gets me there.
You are looking so hot in that red girl.
Thank you, sweetheart. So, tell us. We know you are Geraldine Ringda. Beautiful name, by the way.
Thank you.
Who is Geraldine?
Whoa. Geraldine is an actress. She is a script girl.
Okay.
And she's a publisher of Ringda's magazine. Once in a while, she's a host on shows.
Wow.
And events.
That's awesome.
And she is a mother.
Ah, that's beautiful. Wow, that's great. Looks like you have everything going on in one little basket.
I would say this is the grace of God.
Yeah.
And I just love being adventurous.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. So where are you coming from? Your background, a little bit about your background.
Like they always say, God created the world, so I'm just a human being. I am the only child.
Wow.
And I studied performing arts and English literature at the University of Boya.
Wow.
That is all about me. There's nothing.
Wow. Wow. An only child. You must be spoiled with love.
You think? Believe me, being a single child is very, very difficult because you have to fight to face life. You have to force it to know what is happening out there. I think that is what pushed me to being the person I am today.
Wow, that's amazing. So let's start from you being an actress and a script girl. Now, how did your passion for film start?
Actually, I come from an artistic family. My mother used to be a singer, and like she told me when she was in secondary school, she almost left school for music. And my grandfather was this British people, you know, I sent you to school and he asked you to go and do music and stuff like that. And he had to be so strict on her, went to their school to make sure they followed her studies and stopped her from music. So when I was growing up, I used to sing with her. She takes me to church and I do dramas in church and all of that, and that is how it started. And when I went to school, I was always in the music club and acting clubs like that. But when I was in Upper Cedars about 1996, I met Mfu Ebenezer, and voila, that is when I featured in my first film, Sweetest Bitterness.
Wow.
That is how I came into acting.
Wow. Then what about being behind the camera? How did that start?
All right. Acting, I found that I wanted more. I wanted to learn more about filmmaking. And around 2006, I decided while I was in the university, I had to do a study under Script Girl, which is continuity as most people know it. And that is how I came to learn it and started doing it. And I think the first continuity thing I did was Retribution by Ringda, which was really great. And I continued from then, and that is how it has been all this while.
Wow. Yeah. So looks like from the name you just mentioned, Ringda, and most probably from other works you have done, you must have worked with a lot of top Cameroonian directors.
Sure.
How has the experience been, you know, working on set with this diverse set of people, you know, each person coming with a different personality? What's that like?
It's a great experience. Every production I go to, I take it as a new school that I have to learn something from.
Exactly.
And believe you me, each director has his own way of telling his story. Each director has his own technique of telling that story to the audience. So with the people you come into each production, you learn something from it.
Yes.
And it's really been great because it also helps you to grow. There are new things you'd learn, and from there you have to practice it and get better at your game. And I think it has really helped me a lot. People like Ashel Breeze, people like Kamwa Anthony, Itami Delphine, Rene Eta. There are just a lot of people that I cannot call all of their names here, but they have contributed a lot in my growth, and I am really thankful for that.
Wow. Many people don't get to realize the importance of a script girl or a continuity expert, as we would put it. What is the job of a continuity expert?
Okay. The continuity person is like the director's assistant.
Okay.
You make sure you know everything that is happening on set. You have to take into consideration the costumes. You have to take into considerations the lines that the characters are supposed to say.
Yes.
And make sure they say it, you know, like when they are shooting, they may take many shots. So the continuity person has to make sure they give the same lines so that it eases the editor's job. You also have to make sure that if some items were in a particular place while they were taking a particular thing at a particular time, those things are to be respected at all times.
At all times.
There are certain movements that have to be respected at all times. So all of these give a considerable output to what is given at the end of the day. And I think the continuity person also has to make sure even the makeup, everything that has makeup, hair, clothing and all of that, if you are leaving a house to the office, while in the office, the same dress you are wearing, the same makeup and everything has to be on point, so that it doesn't feel, because when it feels, it makes the story fake. It doesn't give reality as film is supposed to be.
Yes. So in other words, we would be saying that we can comfortably say that the script person, the fate of the movie coming out right is in the hands of the script person.
Not totally, but at least you make sure the things that are supposed to be there are supposed to be there.
Yes.
But I think the actors also have their role to play.
Definitely. Each person in the crew and the cast. Yes.
Their roles are important in making the film at the end of the day.
Given that you have to take care of all these elements, you have to take care of, make sure that the costumes go in line, the makeup and everything. It looks like you have a lot going on that you have to be focused on all at the same time. How do you manage to stay focused?
I think the first thing is passion for the job, your love for the job. When you love what you do, you won't really find it as a difficult thing. One, you always have to have a camera that you take pictures of the setting, how things are placed for this character space. Then you take your makeup pictures and all of that. All of this helps you. While they are shooting, you're also making sure you're following up with the lines and all of that, and making sure they give the same lines as often as a shot is being taken. If they're taking like 7 times, you make sure they are giving it the same.
The same.
You make sure the actions are the same, so that it helps the editor. You know, staying in focus is when you have that passion. you'll be able to give your all. Yes,
exactly.
Do all of that.
Exactly. So you are 100% committed to being to doing what you do.
I am so committed. And, believe you me, I challenge myself a lot. That is why I always make sure I learn from every person I work with.
Okay, I get to understand that as part of your job, you are practically like the director's right-hand man.
Sure.
Is that right?
Sure.
Okay, and you get to sit by the director basically all day long. Now you get to experience the joy, the frustrations, the anger, the tantrums. You know, it's very demanding when a director is on set. Sure. And you, as the right-hand man, you have to experience all of that. Sure. How does that affect your work?
Actually, I usually speak with my inner man, my inner spirit sometimes. When you see everything is falling down, you know, I talk to my inner man, and I am an extremist, either extrovert or introvert sometimes. So if I realize everybody is down, I bring that extrovert attitude of me, try to make fun and all of that
to lighten up the spirit
of the people, and that also helps me to build back my spirit and make sure we work better.
Wow, that's being the only person in your department, because in other departments you have like 2-3 people, but in your department it's just you calling the shots on this and that. How does that play on your job, being just you in your department? Does it make it harder or does it make it easier, not having maybe to deal with other people, or does it help you in the sense that you have it all to yourself and you can do it just the way you know it's going to come out perfect?
It's hard sometimes. It's really hard sometimes, and it's not that I cannot have an assistant. I can also have an assistant.
Okay.
But it's just that in the industry right now, most people do not think that we really need assistants. So sometimes it's hard, but because you love the job, you just have to push. You have to encourage yourself and work. That is just it.
Wow. If there is one person in the crew that needs to understand a script very well, that is supposed to be you as the script girl, because basically you call the shots on how the film is going to flow at the end, because continuity is all about fluency. Obviously. How it's going to flow. Obviously. Okay, now the question is this. In let's say, having been through many projects in the past, you've read a lot of scripts. Sure. Because definitely you read those scripts before. Am I right? Sure. You're the expert here. Okay, you've gone through a lot of scripts. Now, from your judgment and your experience, what would you say about the quality of scripts that come from our Cameroonian filmmakers?
Actually,
honest opinion.
Yeah, let me try. We have good stories, yeah, but most of the scripts, you would see the language is really not that strong. Yes. And sometimes even the technicality of writing the stories, I think we have not really done a lot of research on script writing. Plenty of people still think that script writing is just about writing the story, exactly, and putting it out there that it's a script. I think we still have to work a lot on that, and the language per se, and the technicality of script writing. That is it, man. We still have to work on that.
Wow. I hope you guys are getting that. We still have a lot of work to do when it comes to, and it all begins from the script, right? Obviously, it all begins from there, no matter how much.
With the story, and then the script writer, the person that does the screenplay.
Yes,
so
exactly.
If you have a good story, at least we need a good screenplay,
because that also affects. Well, you can have a good story, and if the screenplay is not good, the movie doesn't come out good, no matter how well the actors and every other person puts in. So, has there ever been an instance where you were given a script or called for a job and you went through the script and it wasn't up to your standard and you walked away from the project?
Actually, I was called for a movie project to be a part of. And you know, in those days, it was more about the story.
Yes.
And then you just shoot as you go.
As you go.
So
you do the screenplay as you go.
So on the first day we went shooting, and I wasn't so pleased about the whole thing. And I left, and I never came back. And believe you me, up till date, I think I still have a problem with those people because they said I was too proud. I thought I knew it all and stuff like that. But it wasn't really about that.
Yes.
I could not participate on something I really didn't know what it was all about. We cannot just shoot as we go. So I was trying to.
Definitely, that's not even professional.
Yeah. But I think we're still trying then to make something out of it. You know.
But taking from then and now, do you think there's been some improvement?
There's been some improvement, yes, in terms of the cameras we use now. In terms of, I would say some people do a little research. There are some people who really do the research. I have a few people in the industry that are really good at what they do right now because they put in a lot of research. They want to really up their game. But there are still some people who are just comfortable with good camera. They think having a good camera.
That is the point.
Give a good film.
That is the point.
Which is not really good. I think we still have to work a lot in terms of everything.
Yes, and that is a misconception that most filmmakers have. Having gadgets is not filmmaking. Obviously. It's part of it, right? Yes. But that's not all there is to it. You can have the best images, and if your story does not have the weight that it needs to have, you're going down the drain.
Obviously.
Definitely. Okay, so tell me, you want to say something?
Yeah, and I think one of the things that is also affecting our movies these days is people shoot and they take people because they are their friends or because...
you're hitting the nail on the head.
So if you look at it, we still don't have a lot of quality movies because you will see a character and the person playing the character does not reflect that character. So at the end of the day, we really still do not give what... we might have had a good script, but now the character or the person playing the character is spoiling the whole thing. So we are still not helping ourselves.
Yes. Okay, so if there is one director that you would work with again and again and again, who would that director be?
Oh, there are so many.
One.
Yeah. One. Whoa. I think, whoa, you're putting me on the spot. I don't have one.
Okay, which ones?
All right. I think there are two directors that I have worked with them as directors and I really respect them. I love Ashil Breeze because when it comes to him directing, he doesn't do the friendship thing. If you're good at it, you're good at it.
That's professionalism.
Yeah. And then I love Eta Rene. When it comes to his work, he doesn't bring
sentiments.
He is doing what he has to do. So those are two people I respect so much when it comes to professionalism in their field as directors.
Wow.
I love that about them.
Wow. Right now we are going to be taking a break. We have talked with Geraldine Ringda and we have talked about her being a script girl. When we come back, there's still more to this girl that we are going to be digging into. And it's going to be about her acting and something else that you're going to find out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. You are welcome back. Today we have on the hot seat a filmmaker. She is a script girl, she is an actress, and she is the publisher of a wonderful entertainment magazine. We've got Ringda Geraldine on the hot seat. You're welcome once more, girl.
Thank you.
I hope you're having a good time.
Oh, it's I cannot explain. I feel like I'm in heaven right now.
You are in heaven. This is the place. Okay, we're just going to, I know we have been talking for very long, I am getting a dry throat, and I'm going to offer you a little glass. Would you like some? Ah, okay. I'm going to ask our producers to get some little something for our guests to have a sip on. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, girl, this is for you.
Thank you.
And this is for me. A ching ching.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. To a good time on the show.
Cheers.
Okay, now we are moving on. Apart from being a script girl, you are an actress.
Yes.
I'm so interested in knowing about this part.
Wow.
First, being an actress and actor means you have to always be in character.
Obviously.
At each point in time in every production. Does being an actress affect you in real life? Do you have multiple personalities because of the fact that you are an actress? Do you put up several faces?
Actually, I wouldn't say that because most times what helps me is when I finish from this production, I try to let go of that.
And that is always difficult sometimes.
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes, especially when you have this psychological kind of
Yes.
character that you have to play. But from the emotional kind of thing, the crazy kind of thing, it's something that you can just work on within days and you let go and you move on with life. But I think with me as a person, I already have different characters in me, so maybe that's why I don't find it like it affects me.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. Wow. So talking about your career as an actress, what are some of the projects that you have been on?
I will never forget my baby, Sweetest Bitterness.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, that was the first time of me being in front of a camera.
Yes.
So thanks to Fu Ebenezer all the years. And I came up with Drastic Measures. There's some other movies in those days I can't really remember.
Yes, when you were just starting up.
There's Leather Gangster. You have
There's A Woman's World.
There's Mission to Damunza. There is House of Triplets. You have how do you call Survivors. You have oh la la, Coffee for the Dead.
Yeah,
it's the pilot. Anyway, we haven't yet shot the series and stuff like that. So those are some of the movies I have taken part in.
Wow, looks like you have a very big resume there.
Oh.
Okay, picking one.
Sure.
I hope this one is not going to be hard. You're picking one. Okay, picking one out of the lot. In which of these movies would you say you can sit back and shake your head and say, I did more than my limit as an actress?
I would say the pilot, Coffee for the Dead.
Okay, why is that so?
I am not this emotional person. I am crazy.
Hardcore.
I'm hardcore. Tomboy, you understand?
I understand.
And they give me this emotional thing and I have to cry. And Delphine Itambi is like, Geraldine, I need those tears. I need that emotion.
Oh, girl. Yes.
Whoa. And at the end of the day, I'm like, is this me?
Yes.
I was so broken, you know, because the character is this person. You've lived with this guy for 8 years. He makes you to abort like 4 times, and then he's your fiance, and you know his family loves you, and then all of a sudden another girl is pregnant for him. Whereas all this while you've been pregnant, he's not ready to have babies. He's still working money for your marriage.
That is emotional.
Then, there's this emotional scene. They needed me to break down, and the tomboy had to break down. So
that's
you do justice.
You know, just giving a little tip on what that story is about, it actually made me want to tear up a bit. Maybe I should become an actress myself. Maybe crying would be my thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember you used to be an actress.
Oh my God, that was back in the day. That was back in the day. Okay, anyway, still on your acting career, are there times that you feel like you've got a lot of pressure coming in from the acting side? Maybe you're on a set and there's no cooperation between you and the other actors. Do you ever have that situation?
I I have not really witnessed that
Okay.
as an actor,
Mm-hmm.
because one, I am this free-spirited person. When I go on set at that particular time, that is my family
Mm-hmm.
at that particular moment. So
Mm-hmm.
I make sure we relate as a family.
Mm-hmm.
So even somebody who doesn't really relate with me,
Mm-hmm.
but I try to make us be on colleague terms.
Exactly.
Like, hello, how are
Mm-hmm.
you today?
Yes.
It's very necessary for
Mm-hmm.
every production
To create
work.
that rapport.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
very important. So
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't had that kind of tense production
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So it really does not get to me.
Wow.
Sure.
You're a hard girl.
Oh, I'm so
Hard
girl.
not to crack. Yeah, definitely, because if you're able to distinguish between when you are Geraldine and when you are Geraldine, the actress,
Sure.
and be able to make that flow with the other actors or the other characters that are on the set, I think you're in a good place.
Yeah, but once in a while we get emotional too.
Mm-hmm.
We get emotional sometimes. I was emotional one time on set,
Mm-hmm.
though it wasn't a movie set.
Mm-hmm.
It was an advert, and there was this clash. I was more of a line producer,
Mm-hmm.
and something really happened, and I got emotional. So once in a while, tomboys,
They do break down.
yeah, they break down sometimes. Man.
Yes. Okay, that is it for your acting. And I must say, I've watched some of your work. Girl, you are good.
Thank
If
you.
nobody has told you that, I am telling you that you are good.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Okay, now, guys, we are moving to another part, and we are still with Geraldine Ringda. But like I told you at the beginning, she is multi-talented. She's got so many things on her plates, and good thing is she does all perfectly well. She is also, is that right? She is
trying.
blushing. Okay. She's also the publisher of an entertainment magazine. It's called Ringda's Magazine. And we've got some samples right here. If our cameras could just pick that up. We've got 2 copies of your magazine. How did the idea of coming up with this magazine come about?
Okay, when I was in university, I discovered we had a lot of talent around, but they didn't have the opportunity to showcase themselves.
Mm-hmm.
People like Achale, before he got to start a domain.
Mm-hmm.
You had Anoring Winning because he was in the theater troupe. And I had other people who were not in the university but who had talent, and I thought of it, but why not find a way to showcase these people? Then we didn't have cable networks. It was just CRTV and STV then. So that is how Ringas came about.
Okay. So basically, what is the magazine all about?
Ringas is an entertainment magazine, fashion, music, movies, crafts, painting, and all of that. Ringas is about celebrating art and the artist, those who are making a difference. It's not just about
Yes,
doing
yes,
it, but
yes.
those who are making
A
a
difference.
difference in what they do. Because we have a lot of actors, but there are people who are making a difference in acting.
Definitely.
We have
Definitely.
a lot of musicians, but
Yes.
we have people who are leaving a mark.
Yes.
So Ringas is celebrating those people who are making a mark, who are making a difference in society. That's what Ringas
In
is
the
all
entertainment
about.
industry. How was the startup like for you, starting up a magazine at that time?
Actually, I had done something then, and I met this printing house. I wanted them to do it for me, and when I asked them to do me the copies, and they told me like 6 million, and I asked, Papa,
And
you serious?
let me just cut you in there. Did you have any capital in hand?
No.
And they're asking for 6 million
I had
francs.
200,000. And I was asking, I said, bros, in this country, people don't read. I'm trying to just start something. And I don't have this kind of money. He said, okay, let me bring 2 million. I said, 2 million, okay. I'm coming.
Okay, let's do some math there. You have 200,000. He's asking for 2 million. That means you need an extra 1.8 million. Go on.
And I said, okay, I paused the project until when I graduated from the university about a year after. No, a year after I left university, I was talking with Cameroon Anthony, and he wanted us to do something like a newspaper, black and white, that it would be cheaper. But I told him I have my vision.
Yes.
I want a colored magazine.
I love that.
I don't want black and white.
I love that.
It won't give the quality. It won't give the respect that I want the actors, I want the entertainers to have. So I chilled it down. A year later, that is when I started the magazine, and the first issue was with Achille Breeze. Why Achille Breeze? At that moment, he had just done Obsession, and Obsession had been nominated for best sound, best upcoming actor, and best coming actress. And that was the first time of us having something to be nominated
like
out of the country.
Yes.
So I thought it wise. This is something to celebrate about. I think it can give another face to the entertainment industry in Cameroon. So I decided to take Achille Breeze. And why not write about his journey and all of that?
So at the moment, do you have any kind of support system to go through the production of this?
No, it's just me.
Oh, you are tough, girl.
I'm trying.
You are tough. Ah, that's so nice. Yeah. And being alone on this, what are the challenges that you face?
Well, one of the challenges is some of the entertainers believe they have arrived, and so they make your life so miserable.
That is a problem.
Believe you me, when I had to do the second edition, I called this artist because she was doing so well at that moment. And I told her I would want to have an interview with you. When would you be free so that we do this? And she was like, okay, I'm in Douala, but I'll be coming back to the Southwest, because she was from the Southwest. All right, we made a date. I paid for everything, and she did not come. I called her. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. But can you come to Douala so that we do it here, because I'm busy and stuff like that? No problem.
You went to Douala.
And in Douala, while calling, she would not pick her calls. We came back. And after that, I sent her messages, called, she would not call. And then I thought of another person. This guy is upcoming and he's doing so well. And I called Ada Akenji. Ada said he is in Bamenda, he lost a cousin. And I'm like, Ada, please, I need you. If you can come to Boya, and then I'll see how you go back to Yaoundé. Believe you me, the next day, that guy left Bamenda that night.
Wow.
And arrived Boya, and he was on calling me, I've reached, and I'm like, okay, are you comfortable? At least rest and this. And he was like, no, Geraldine, I don't need to rest.
Let's get on with it.
I'm like, Jesus, God,
that is
where
somebody.
Are you from?
Yes, that is somebody who has got passion for what he does.
Believe you me, this guy has passion. This guy is humble. That's one of the most humble entertainers I have ever encountered.
That's nice.
And we did his interview and everything. And can you believe this guy had to, bring us some entertainment while we were shooting and doing the
that's sweet.
Where on earth
that
are you
is
from?
Sweet. That is sweet. So would you say that the industry has a problem within the industry?
To an extent, yes. To an extent.
Because it's funny how you'd want to, even though it's your magazine, but in another way,
I'm celebrating them.
Selling them out.
Sure.
That is what you're doing.
Sure.
But you call and it's like you have to go down on your knees and beg. That's a big problem. Talking about problems, dealing with celebrities and in every sphere of the entertainment milieu in Cameroon, what are some of the challenges that you think that if these celebrities can put in order, things are going to be a bit better?
I think one of the things should be branding. A lot of artists have not really known what branding is. They don't branding themselves. So they are just like every other person out there. And believe you me, right now, young people believe so much in commercial music. I think it is also important to do relevant music in as much as you're doing commercial music. That is why I would respect Mr. Leo. He is young. He is young. He's vibrant. And in as much as he would want the fame and all of that, but if you look at his songs, they are morally and socially uplifting.
And songs that can stand the test of time.
The test of time. And not doing something that sells today in the clubs and tomorrow you're no more there. That is another problem. And what would I say again? There is this pride. A lot of artists think, yeah, some of them you've made a name for yourself, but are you there already? They are so satisfied with what they have. So they don't see the need of working harder to gain international recognition. It's not just about Cameroon. What I am doing today, I'm doing it in Cameroon right now, but I shouldn't see myself
limit yourself. Yes.
Limit myself to Cameroon. I should be seeing how I can get out there, people can know me out there and know my works out there. So I think that is another problem. They need to work harder. They need to work harder and sell themselves better.
Okay, so publishing a magazine is one thing. Getting the people to buy and read is another thing. What has the response been like from the public?
It's been slow, but it's good still.
Okay.
Good in the sense that instead I have people calling me from out.
That's awesome.
And asking about the magazine.
That's
more,
awesome.
How they can get it, how feasible it can be to them than people here. So it's really been that kind of, and that is one of the things that we had to stop for a while to rebrand the whole stuff. So we're working on that.
And talking about rebranding, I know, don't ask me how, I know that you're working on something online.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know. Okay, so what's that like at the moment?
Well, actually, we are trying to rebrand and then put the online magazine.
Okay.
But while we'll be doing that, we'll still make sure we have hard copies.
Okay.
We would not let go of our hard copies because we still need. Not everybody has that time to go online. There are people who prefer hard copies than that. So that is what we're trying to do right now.
Wow, that's amazing.
Sure.
Oh, girl, I admire your drive.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to be like you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now a little bit away from all this serious talk. Geraldine, you have so much going on. You're a script girl. You're publishing a magazine. You're an actress. You're a mother. How do you balance all this?
Whoa. I think I gain my strength from my son.
Wow.
He inspires me a lot. Just a lot.
Oh, you know, that's adorable.
There are times you come home and you're like, Mommy, you look so tired. Are you okay? Like, I'm tired. It's okay. I share. And then
so sweet.
Him, I'm like, he's just that sweet thing. I need to do something. I need to make him happy. You know? So he gives me the strength. He gives me inspiration about just everything.
Wow.
And with the work, it's just how you program yourself. If I know I have to work within this month, I know how I put everything in order. How his school, he's going to do this, who's going to take care of that, how every other thing is in place before I go for this project. So that is just how I put in
wow.
my time.
That's amazing. I love your son already.
He's very sweet. If you see him, you love him.
Oh,
very crazy. Just like the mother.
Oh, that's okay. Would you say that Geraldine Ringda is at a happy place in her career right now?
I am not that happy. I'm happy, but I think I am not fulfilled
Okay.
yet because I have not reached where I want to be. It's a long way to go, but I am pushing.
You're
I am
pushing.
happy, but I'm not fulfilled. I need to reach there.
And it's coming.
Amen.
Wait for it.
Amen.
All right. To something else. Geraldine, love is in the air. There is love everywhere. Everywhere you go, you feel love. Everywhere you go, you see love. Tell me, is there somebody in Geraldine's life right now?
Yes.
Wow. That's awesome. Oh, why are you blushing?
Oh, because Jesus is so good.
Oh, high five on that. I like that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, God, I fell in love again. You know,
Wow, that's amazing.
Before, church going to me was church going, but I am realizing something else. You know, when you can sit and you talk with God, it makes you feel filled. You know, sometimes I just sit and I'm talking with Grandma. You know, we talk and you feel happy.
Yeah.
He makes me happy.
In other words, God is your drive.
Ooh,
He drives you. He gives you. Oh, girl, I love that answer. You got me there. You got me there. Okay, now we are going to go on to something a little bit fun. We are going to have a little game. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be after the break. When we come back, we'll be playing a little game with our wonderful host, Geraldine Ringda. You're welcome back, guys. Right away, we'll be playing a very interesting game with you,
Whoa.
Geraldine Ringda.
Yeah.
Do you like Cameroon music? Cameroonian music?
Yeah.
Do you listen?
I do listen.
How much?
We'll come to that.
Okay. Who would you say are your, if you were to rank, who would you say are your top 3 Cameroonian artists?
Mr. Leo. What's that name? Oh, Charlotte the Panda.
Okay.
How could I
Okay.
forget that? And Bendeka.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You're going old school.
Yeah. I forgot. You know, I used to sing the cabaret.
Really?
Whoa. So
Then you should know all the songs there are to know.
I'm just saying, you asked me to give you 3.
Okay.
So I'm trying to mix old generation and new generation. You know.
But at least you know some of the music we have around.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to play a little game. And ladies and gentlemen, it's music time. This is how the game is going to go. I'm going to sing a little part of a song. And what you're going to be doing is linking that song to an artist.
Okay.
Are we good to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we good to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I start. Anything way I could do, anything I fit do, I do
Melvin.
for you. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All VIP everything. All VIP everything. Small money no be anything. Small money no be anything. All VIP anything. Come on, girl. All VIP anything. Magasco. Okay, we are going on. Baba, Baba, Willily Baba, Baba, Willily Baba, Baba, Baba. Come on, Baba. F F F. Baba, Baba. Feature, Baba. Feature.
Oh, sorry. Futurist.
Exactly. You got it. Baby, now you be my titular.
Mr. Leo in the building.
Anything you want, I'm not fapkolo.
Salad, yeah.
Ah, our honeymoon na for Jerusalem.
Rhythms.
Ah, you got that. So, Kalale. Je dis so. Alors. You're getting it, girl.
Yeah.
You're getting it. You are so beautiful. And oh, you are so beautiful.
Daphne featuring Bendeka.
Ça, c'est les filles de mon pays. Les filles de mon pays. Oh, you got that right. Azamba mawe wangange. Azamba ma.
Lap.
Lap. La belle.
At least I tried.
You tried.
There's
At
a
least
lap.
you got the lap. There's a lap somewhere. It doesn't. Okay, we go on.
Yeah.
On finit, toi et moi. La 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 la. On finit, toi et moi. La 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 la. Toi et moi. On finit. Lady. Dumba eh eh eh. Dumba eh eh eh. Dumba eh eh eh. You are bigger than what people say. You are bigger than what people say. You are bigger than what people imagine.
Jovi.
That's right.
You know, there are a lot of people.
Yes. I wanted to get you there. When you see me, just bounce, yeah. When you see me, just bounce, yeah. You know, Bayangi boy,
Oh, where's Stallion?
Come on, girl.
Stallion featuring AKA featuring Loco.
Exactly. Girl, you're wonderful. It was an awesome time with you on the set.
It was crazy. I don't want to go.
I know. We are always open for a next time. But you're sticking around with me. You're not going away just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Geraldine Ringda for you, a young, talented, entrepreneurial Cameroonian who is putting everything together to see to it that her life gets to the top. We'll be right back after the break. Right away, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to our guests. Like I said, it was an awesome time having you on the show, but we wouldn't be doing you any justice if we just let you go like that. It's customary for us to leave our guests with something small, a little souvenir, not big, but it's coming from the heart though.
I take it.
So we have a little package for you. I'm going to call on the producer. Thank you very much. We've got a little package for you right here, and it's with so much love from the Chill and Crack family. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can have a look at what we got for you.
Oh my. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Okay, so you like. Okay, so we've got some comedy for you.
Yes.
I know. You know, there's always a starting point, and you need to crack up sometimes.
Really
so we've got this for you, and that's by Sparkle. Then we've got Big Mami. You know of Big Mami?
Yeah.
The comedian. She's so hilarious. You're going to crack up on this one. And we've got Wax Day. His very recent album, 360 Degrees. You're going to have a blast with that.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you for this.
Don't cry. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for Chill and Crack. The place, like we always say, where we go up and down simultaneously. We chill down and we crack up right here. This is the place where we've got good living going on for us. And ladies and gentlemen, it was an awesome time having you tune in today. Till next time, we say keep chilling, keep cracking.